Hello everyone and welcome to my channel Vanessa Oracle Guidance. I am Vanessa and I'm going to do a general love reading for Taurus here. So if you're new to the channel, welcome, and I hope you do enjoy these readings. If you do not hesitate to subscribe to the channel. It doesn't cost anything and it really does help me as well. And of course you will be notified for further readings. So if you're coming back, thank you very much for being here once again with me. I hope you will get some messages here for this time around. And for those who are not familiar with the readings, I do invite you to check the description box below the video to understand how to apprehend those readings, how to understand like which readings you should go for, and also how the energies work, and all that in regards to the signs as well. You have lots of different signs in your birth chart, so and there are some positions that will influence your relationships. So do not hesitate to go and watch that and read about that, so you can know what to look for, okay, in case this reading doesn't resonate with you, because this is most of the time it would be your main sign, which is the sun sign. So okay, but you have other signs as well, so do not hesitate. So I'm still doing the 9-card spread with oracle cards on the side. So this time around I'm doing a longer reading for you guys. It was supposed to be for your birthday time, but I'm way behind with the readings, partly because of the time it takes to upload. It's insane, it takes hours and hours and sometimes over a day, so for one video. So yeah, but I bought a camera as well, so I can still record another reading while one is uploading, so it would help me to keep the schedule going. So this time, so first of all, I hope you had a great birthday. So that's the first thing I wanted to say. I hope you really did enjoy it, even though you might have been in lockdown, depending where you were living. But anyway, you still get your full reading with like lots of cards. I might not read all of the messages from all the cards, but the main ones that really are important. And for the other cards, I will just let you know what I feel, in regards to the main reading here, the tarot reading. Okay, so, and you still have the pick a card at the end. Okay, so we'll put the timestamps at the end, in the comment section, so you will be able to go to your card right away. Okay, so let's start. So we're gonna talk about those who are single first. Here, what I see, those energies here are really strong this time around. I don't know what's going on with you guys, but there's some big shakeup, whether you're single or not. Well, I do see in the recent past that you were burdened with something and you kind of put it all in the air and you wanted to move forward with something with a lot of passion and a lot of will, and you knew exactly what you were doing. You were, you had a fixed idea, and no more of the past, really. Everything that was weighting you down, you kind of left it behind, and you wanted to move towards what you were passionate about. So it could be about love, but it could be like something else in your life, of course. But in the result of that, you kind of left your home space in some kind of way, or it shook your home space in some kind of way, kind of abruptly. That's what I do feel here, because you have the 10 of Wands in reverse here, which is like letting the burdens go and really not paying attention to what others may say or think, or whatever. It's like your choice, and there's no questioning that, and you were passionate about it. With the King of Wands upright, it's really like taking the matters into your hands and go for it. And with the Four of Wands in reverse, it's really like, you know, the home space really shaken. You know, it really shook your home space in some way. Either you left home or, you know, there was a big disruption in the home life. Okay, that's what I'm feeling here. So I don't know what you've done, guys, but that's the energy I'm getting here. And right now, in the present time, I do see that you're very defensive about your position here. You know, you don't want to, you know, let any other people to take you in any other direction than the one you wanted, than the one you want. I don't know why I can't talk today, but yeah. So you're defending your position here. You know what you want. You're going for it, and no one can stop you from doing that. And you're being your main energy for this reading is the King of Swords. So the King of Swords is kind of cold, but is really straightforward. He knows what he wants. He knows, you know, exactly what he needs. So it could be male or female. You know, that's the energy here. The king represents someone that masters the mind. So, you know, in the headspace, you really know exactly what you want, what you're looking for, and, you know, everything for you. You know what you have to do. And yeah, so it can be quite difficult for other people to deal with someone like that. So if it's you, you know, the energies can always be reversed, but, you know, it's kind of disruptive, you know, it's kind of might shake people, you know, and might have shaken people from home about that. But then, you know, it seems like they don't understand what is happening within you, and they don't understand your logic. Maybe they don't understand what's going on, and they lack clarity about it. And I do feel, you know, this really could be like the people around you. But what I'm feeling as well here is that if you are only operating from a mind space here, and, you know, with logic and not letting people in for, you know, trying to talk you out of something, or, you know, I do feel that, you know, you might not have the full clarity that you want in a situation. So I don't know, if you have someone in mind, it could be that yeah, maybe you need to be more in touch with your feelings and let your feelings guide you, you know, other people or feelings, you know. It could be because, you know, it's good to have a great mind and logic and, you know, to go about things in your life, but as regarding love, you know, it might not be the greatest place to operate from. So really make sure that, you know, you see clearly what you want. That's great, you know. I do feel that you know exactly what you want, what you are about, what's, you know, what is making you feel passionate, and how you want things to be, and what you want to do. But let your feelings guide you as well in that, because, you know, it's mind and heart will help you. If it works together, it will be balanced this way. But if you only operate from the mind, you know, it's gonna be difficult, either for you or for other people. So what I'm seeing here, it's leading you to the Eight of Wands in reverse. So it's somehow like either like things are growing in a way, not the way that you expect or that you want, or it could also be disruption in communication, because maybe people don't understand and maybe you don't want to hear them out. Maybe they don't feel they can get to you, or so, you know, maybe you should pay attention to that. And as I was saying, you know, as your main energy is the King of Swords, maybe you should temper that a little bit, so, you know, the communication can come back in the future in the right way, and in the way that things could grow for you. you know, in regards to love. Okay, so yeah. And you know, if communication is not growing, or if the communication is not good, you know, you're not gonna feel fulfilled in the end. So you know, you need the right communication to get the emotions flowing for you. Okay, so I do feel that, you know, that's the consequence of operating only from the mind. So, and of course, this might talk about something you've always wanted to do in love. Maybe you were you know, you had an idea of love that you really wanted all of your life or something like that, and that's what you want to go for, but maybe you're not going for it in the right way here. Or also, if you're interested in someone specific, you might already know this person from the past, either childhood, or it could be also an ex-lover, or someone you have met and that you feel a really deep connection to. Or it could be, if you do believe in that, it could be someone that you have known in a past life. Okay, so it's kind of a soulmate card here, and it's a pride. So they are really positive about you, but it's just the way you go about it. You know, it's really, this is what you want. You know, the Six of Cups, pride. This is what you want. It's the connection that you want, and you're not going about it the right way because of your mind being so strict here. You know, it's too rigid. So make sure you keep in touch with your heart space here to move forward. So that's for the single people. I've already talked a long time, but I wanted to get the message out in the right way. For those who are in a relationship, there might have been something really difficult for you guys within the relationship that was weighting you down, and you were like, you know, what the heck? I'm not putting up with that anymore. You know, things have to change, and you're very passionate about it. You know, you wanted maybe to move some move forward in a new direction. Don't know what's going on with me. I can't talk, but hey, whatever. You are passionate. You were really passionate about something here. The way you wanted the relationship to be, or maybe you wanted to do something in your life that you really wanted. You know, you don't want to waste time on your life on the things you're passionate about, not putting things for later. You know, not you know, you want to do things now, and you know, go for it. You know, there's no need to waste time in life. Okay, but it has disrupted the home space here with the Four Wands in reverse. So there might have been a really big shakeup here. They might, as I said, you know, they might be really surprised about your endeavors here, or the way you go about things, or the way maybe you change your attitude towards them, and they don't understand it. They haven't known you this way. So you know, it might be very strange for them. You know, they haven't known you under that light. So you know, I feel like kind of shake up and surprise, and it's really putting them off balance here. And you are very defensive um, about what you're doing, or what you want, or you know, and you know you're doing things right for yourself here, but at the same time you're not taking them into account. You do feel that they will always be there no matter what you do or say, and maybe you're too confident about that because you're not paying attention to their feelings here. I don't see a lot of cups, except you know at the end of the reading here, but you know they will feel confused, and they won't have that clarity with you, and not knowing where they stand with you in some way. So you know, they might feel that you're getting like cold, and you know, maybe because they feel that they've put too much weight on your shoulders, so they're, they might not feel good about it, and they might feel that also you are very cold towards them, or you're not in your feelings there. You're just knowing what you want and going for it. Damn. And yeah, this was in reverse. So Eight of Wands, it might disrupt the communication between you two. Might be really difficult to get things moving forward with them, to take them with you in whatever you want to do. It feels like you're doing things on your own and creating things for yourself, because maybe you felt that this person was not able to do things with you, so you're taking the matters into your hands, and you're not listening to anybody anymore, and they feel kind of left on the side of the road here. And yeah, they feel that you don't have love anymore for them, and they feel that maybe the relationship is going to an end. So be careful with that. If you do care about your person, make sure that you're letting them in, and that you have your heart space open to them. Okay, because they are someone that you really care about in the end, so this is your soulmate. Even if they have done something wrong, or they have put you through something difficult in the past, they still love you, and in the end, and maybe they have something to learn, so help them to learn from the past. It's something that you have to go through together. You have to walk hand in hand in this situation here. Make sure you let them in, and so they understand, and also that they feel loved. That's the main thing here, really, because they feel that you're being very rigid and somehow cold. So and they can't change your mind about something. So make sure if you do want to build with them, if you love them, make sure you include them in whatever you are doing, or the way you want things to be. Maybe you could meet halfway as well, because maybe all of a sudden you're deciding like to go all the way towards something, and they don't get a chance to make a move here. Okay, so yeah, I do feel that someone is really shaken by all of this, and you coming really forcefully and passionately and very clear about what you want, but maybe not paying attention to them enough here on how they can relate to you, and vice versa. Okay, so yeah, some adjustments need to be made here. Make sure you take into account your feelings. It will really help you decide the right way for you, because maybe you're not seeing everything clearly here, because you might be too into whatever you are passionate about doing. So yeah, make sure don't destroy something for something new. Okay, so that's what I have to say here. So if you don't feel it is you, that's the main energy that's going on in your life here, and you might be the other person. So you have to find a way to communicate, maybe getting the help of some relationship advisors or counselors, something like that, if you don't find a way to communicate right. Okay, so whatever happens, I hope it turns out well for you, because I do feel that strong energy, that's huge. Okay, so here in the reading, there is a lot of fire energy. You have 5 cards of fire energy, so it's Sagittarius, Aries and Leo, and you have 2 cards of air signs, so it's Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, and 2 cards of water signs, so it's Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Okay, but it doesn't have to be like it's a lot of signs, but mainly fire energy, and I do feel it's coming from you as being the main person here. Yeah, so yeah, make sure you know you're holding your horses there, you know, and really assessing things clearly. Okay, so let's move on to the oracle cards. We're gonna start with the totem animal. So you got the humpback whale here guiding you. So I will read the message out. So it says, music is essential to your healing and well-being, whether singing, playing an instrument, or listening. To establish a diagnostic, most of the time one of the questions shamans used to ask their patients was, when was the last time they sang? If it has been a while, then they were certain that singing, along with other remedies, were an essential part of their healing. All that comes into play when you sing. The breath and the rhythm of your breathing, the opening of the mouth and jaws, the creative expression and the eloquence of your spirit enables your health to be stimulated and raise your vibrations. The same way playing of an instrument can reach these inner depths of creation that only aspire to be expressed through music. The simple fact to listen to your tune or your favorite melody with total attention can also inspire and heal you. Make music an essential part of your life, as vital as eating and breathing. You have tools at your disposal, very easy and simple to use to get past all of the inhibitions that you have accumulated over time and that have blocked your musical expression. Sing, intone, or play of an instrument. Take on a few lessons to perfect your voice and strengthen your confidence. Let the magic inner child rediscover the joy of creating music. Go ahead and play. Okay, so this card is really asking you to connect with music because it might make you feel more balanced in some way emotionally, because maybe you have shut down your emotions here. So music really helps to open the heart space, and you know, maybe if something happened to you that was really difficult, it's easy to close off the heart space. So music is helping you always to kind of feel and reopen that heart space and connect with the world and people around you as well, you know. So this card is quite relevant here. So yeah, if you like music, most people do anyway, or if you haven't listened to music for a while, maybe you should really think about doing that, because you know, the music you like, the music that you feel inspired to listen to. So yeah, it might help you. So it's a good advice here. Okay. So you got also the water spring from the healing oracle cards. I hope you do see clearly the cards. It feels quite dark today, I don't know why. So it says, the purifying water spring in the heart of the angel's forest is a quiet place that will help you to chill and empty your mind. Listen to the sound of a spring to elevate your consciousness and appease your fears. Okay, so it talks about drinking more water. You know, if you haven't been drinking enough water lately, it will really help you. Water is you know, is the element for love and emotions as well. So you know, notice that, you know, that's a very big sign here that there's something going on with your emotions. I do feel that you have shut them down here for any reason. You know, it is going to be specific for each one of you, but you know, if you resonate with this reading, you know, there's something going on with the emotional space. So it is suggesting you to move closer to water, to, you know, maybe you could go by the river, on the beach, or you know, near a pond or something, or even take a bath, or you know, be in contact with water is really helping you. You know, it also ease your tensions in your body, so it will bring you to a more emotional space. You know, even, you know, if it's through the body, putting the body in contact with water in whatever way. It could be by listening to waterfalls, things like that. Meditate with the sound of water flowing, or whatever it is. So putting your body into water, walking by the water, it really helps you to connect with your emotions. Okay, so these two cards, and the humpback whale here is an animal that lives in water as well. So, it's all relating to emotions here. So, yeah, so this is very relevant here. And I really do feel that it connects very well with this reading. So next you have the Magic of Trees card. You got number 41, which is the walnut tree. So 41 is 4 plus 1, it's 5. It's talking about change, It's something that needs to change. And it's talking about fertility as well. Here you have everything within you to succeed in whatever you want to do or achieve in your life. So let's see what it says. It says it's talking about hidden resources, spiritual gift, enlightenment, and your perseverance will be rewarded. Okay, so don't give up on whatever you are trying to achieve, but maybe the way you go about it, needs to adapt. It says in tales and legends, the walnut often holds things that have magical powers. So this card is a sign of abundance, of hidden resources. It could foretell a revelation of a mystical kind, of a discovery that is spiritually demanding. It sometimes evokes a departure abroad. The walnut tree is widespread in the northern hemisphere, or an extent of professional activities. This tree widely spreads out. It can represent a prompt healing or even a marriage, because the walnut, protected by several layers of shells, is a well-kept fruit. It used to be part of wedding rituals in many regions in the past. Okay, so yeah, it's a well-hidden fruit. Maybe it is your heart as well being well hidden here. Because the shell is really hard. You need to crack it really hard to get to it, So I do see a correlation to that, but you have everything within you to achieve what you want in regards to your heart. So yeah, it's talking about fertility. You need to open up that walnut and really get something out of it, yeah, because it's hidden. Hidden resources could be your inner feelings as well that are hidden, so you need to show them more. Okay, so I'll get to this card later. Here you got the romantic partner. Okay, I love this card. The guy on the card, I do feel it reminds me of Richard Gere in Lancelot. I don't know if that's the name of the film, but yeah. Right. So the message is a new romance is coming your way, either a new partner or a revival of passion in an existing relationship will delight you now or in the near future. Okay, and it's saying, I am a romantic person. I release any fears I may have about giving and receiving love. Okay, so yeah, here again, it's talking about, opening up to love, knowing how to receive and how to give. So, which is not really happening in the spread here, So, either you're on your own right now, you're single, and you need to know to manage how to do that, because you have someone here that is your soulmate, and it's a romantic partner. So they will show you love if you allow them, So learn how to receive and then, give back to them. you know, because they will give you that love, and they want that. But if you're not allowing that, it's not gonna happen. Okay. So next, you got 2 cards from this deck. It's the Butterfly deck from Doreen Virtue. You got Body Changes and Healing from the Past. Okay. So these 2 cards, maybe the sorry, my mouth is getting dry and it's kind of difficult because I'm talking for so long. But healing from the past, it's talking about something in the past that might have hurt you, or you know, disappointed you in some way, and you're still carrying that around. And that might be, you know, that's what I'm feeling here, that something happened and you were like, no more of this, and you were taking charge here and moving forward into a new direction, a new way of doing things, and it has shaken your world here. There's a big change. And you need to heal whatever has happened, you know, so you're not closed off to people, either your partner or friends or family, or you know, whoever is around you, so you can enjoy, you know, the exchange of feelings with people. Okay, the most important people in your life anyway. And body changes, you know, maybe it could talk about you going through a phase here in your life. It could be you know, it could be that you feeling like you're getting older and you feel it in your body, or you might need to change your diet or something like that, or walk out, or whatever it may be, you know, or you need to, you know, to go to the hospital for something, some change that would, you know, for an operation that might change something in your body. So yeah, maybe that's what you want to do here, you know, go to the hospital and do some chirurgical thing. I don't know how to say. Yeah, changing something could be like, oh, I want to, you know, I don't like my nose, I want to change it, you know. Maybe you're going for it and people say around you say, oh, but there's nothing wrong with your nose, but you want to do that and you're closing off, you know, your feelings. You know, it could be something as simple as that, you know, whatever it is. But, you know, here again, you need to heal from the past, and make sure that you're going through a change here within your body in the right way, you know. Do whatever it takes to go through that change in the best way possible, you know. Be in peace with any change that is happening for you in regards to your body. Okay, so if you know, anyone connects with those messages, you know, make sure that, you know, you're doing things in a soft way, you know, you're not too harsh. So this is my new deck. It's the Secret Garden deck. I can't remember from who it is, but it's a great card. You got success, and it says bloom wherever you are planted. So yeah, whatever is your circumstance here, you know, success is easy to achieve here, you know. So don't make things difficult. Make sure that you are growing as a person, that you are growing the way you want, and that your environment is beneficial for you. But also, you know, make your environment more beautiful. If you're that flower that's blooming, you know, make sure that you're adding to the environment as well. Success is assured here, you know, because you know, there is something that can grow here. Okay, so make sure you're not putting this success into the bin and out, you know. So yeah, so it's a good omen, you know. It's really a great card to have. I really do like it, and I do feel that you know, those little messages, they really give a lot of insight, you know, however way you want to look at it. So those are the pick a card. Okay, here. Yeah, you're seeing them. All right, 1, 2, or 3. So you can pause the video if you want more time to choose your card. And I'm gonna read the messages out to you here. So card number 1. It is saying spiritual soulmates, and it's talking about 4 days, okay? Here. So it says, your soulmate is a very open-minded spiritual person. You are an old soul with a great wisdom within. Either this soulmate is someone you already know, or they are coming into your life. Soulmate. You got the soulmate card here as well. You will find you have many common points and values in the spiritual sphere. You two have already met in another life, and it is not the first time that you share a very strong love. There may be someone who has a spiritual job, but it doesn't have to be. Anyway, this person is someone who knows a lot of things in this domain, and they are very interested in this. They are a soul that has had a very difficult life path, but who has been able to gather a great inner strength from it. This is a person who is an evolution dynamic. This will be a beautiful thing for both of you. Okay? So, yeah, you have some spiritual connection with someone, and the last card on the spread here is really talking about that. So it's especially relevant for those of you who have chosen this card. So for the time frame, it talks about 4 days, and it says, your guides are telling you that you are in an energy of real awakening. This awakening is already bearing fruits, as you will have a positive answer to what you are awaiting in 4 days. A very important event will take place in your love life, may it be an encounter, news, or a sign. You already are in a new energy that will enable you to experience a lot of newness. Times of waiting and stagnation are over. In 4 days, everything will change for you. A very big bravo from your guides for getting so far on your path. Welcome everything that comes your way with open arms. And open arms means opening your heart space as well. You know, when you do this, when you open your arms, you open your heart space as well. It really helps. So, yeah. So that's your message. So, yeah. So either, in 4 days something will happen for you anyways. So, good news coming. Let us know in the comment section. Yeah. Kind of losing my words there, but card number 2, ready? It says emotional dependency, and it's talking about 7 months. Okay, don't be scared by the time frame. It's gonna give you more messages here. So it says, you are not in an energy of freedom in regards to your little hurt. Either this message is for you, or it is for your soulmate if they are already in your life. But there are emotional dependency issues that are negatively affecting your love life. Your guides are telling you there is an emotional freedom work to complete. You need to be aware that you are finding your peace through needing your mate's outlook. You are needing your mate's presence to calm your anxiety and fears down. You are needing your mate's love to be able to love yourself. This is not fair on you because it's about emotional dependency. This is preventing you to be your true self, and above all, it is preventing you to distance yourself from people or situations that are not fair on you and that don't bring you the happiness that you deserve. You need to be aware that your heart chakra is hurting at this time and that it is closed off to the true love you are longing for. This is attracting people who are not matching the beauty of your soul. So take into account this very important message from your guides and free yourself from this dependency. The healing can be quick if you get back in control in a positive way for your little heart that is longing for this. Healing, beating, what is it? What did I write? Beating towards the light. Okay. So, yeah, so if you're suffering from codependency, you know, you really have to look at this, because maybe you're trying to control things here and your mate is like shaken here and they don't understand what's going on and they get tired of it and they might fall out of love here. So make sure you're doing the right thing and love yourself first, always. You know, if you don't love yourself first, you know, it is of course blocking your heart chakra. So make sure your heart space is clean and tidy and nice and ready to love, give and receive love, and you know, things will get smooth, you know, smoother anyway, whatever happened in the past. So you know, make sure things are all right for you. So if it's not you, if it's you like taking charge because you're tired of your mate being dependent on you, you know, that's the message for them. Okay, so, or it could be anyone else if it's not your romantic partner. It could be someone from your family, friend or something like that. Okay, so for the 7th month, it says, your guides are telling you that you still have some forgiveness work to do towards yourself because there are more steps ahead. You still have 3 important events to experience before reaching true happiness. This can be unsettling for you at first, but it is meant to bring you positive experiences so you truly understand who you are and what you desire. There are very important things to happen. May they be encounters or synchronicities. If you are in a complicated relationship, there might be more difficult steps to do, but they will be worth it. If you are waiting on an encounter, your guides are asking you to be patient, but you have their support during this waiting phase. Okay, so if you have a lot of work to do on that, well, you know, important things will happen for you before this time, it is saying. So yeah, maybe you will realize some things and maybe you will find a way to overcome your behavior, you know, and find a better suited behavior for yourself, you know, or maybe you will help your soulmate do that, you know, during this time. Okay, if it's not you. So yeah, so let me know how this card related to your situation, if you feel it has been relevant for you. So next card, number 3, it says, don't listen to others, and it's talking about the full moon. Okay, so I think the full moon is on the 5th of June. So let's see what it says. Your guides are telling you that you must protect your relationship and your love life because one or several persons do not give great advices in regards to your love life. Your guides are telling you that you have at least one person around you who does not have good energies for your personal construction, and you shouldn't listen to them. Your soulmate is someone who might not be of the taste of your circle, or it might be them who will not like you to be happy. So you need to be careful, because your circle might make you doubt for no reason, and foremost tell you things that are not real or are inaccurate. These people may appear to you friendly and kindly at first, but it will not be the case at all. Trust in your emotions and feelings. Have faith in what you feel. Only you hold the key in your destiny, and most of all, you have an inner strength that will enable you to move towards the relationship you are awaiting. So don't listen to others. Simply listen to your heart and intuition, because it is how you will manage to go in the right direction.